Okay, we're back with Mr. Orlando Eric Street. So you were telling us about how they cut your scene from
Right.
Butler.
Right.
Okay.
And actually, you're the first one to know this.
I'm the first one.
Wow.
You're the first here,
Right
exclusive.
here.
And I've been getting a lot of people been asking me, and I haven't said much of anything about it. So, I figured we'll talk about it because I had told you ahead of time.
Right.
What had happened with it.
So, as an actor, how does that make you feel? Like,
honestly,
yeah,
terrible.
really.
Yes.
You put in a lot of work in that.
I put in a lot of work to do it. And I dedicate my time. I do the travel and stuff. But it is what it is. Like I said, Lee Daniels said, he has plans for me in the future, whether it's a President Obama story, I don't know, but he really enjoyed me, and some of the other cast members enjoy me on that set. Very professional with them and everything. I treat them like we're all equal.
Right.
We're all people.
That's
and
how you do
they
it.
treated me the same way also.
Right.
So
That's awesome.
but I can't tell you some of the conversation we had. It was pretty funny, being President Obama.
Wow. So being an actor and living here in Baton Rouge, because you live here,
Right.
How is that transition, to be a Hollywood actor, but yet you're Baton Rouge? Because, a lot of times we're told that if you really want to make it, you have to go away
somewhere
and move.
else.
That used to be the story probably as short as 5 years ago. But right now you have some of your major studios that's here in Baton Rouge. You got Celtic and Second Line Stage. And then you got Films in Motion. I'm doing work with Films in Motion with my film that I'm doing. But they're putting big projects here,
Right,
and
exactly.
for me to get the opportunity to be in the movie The Butler, Lee Daniels The Butler.
Right.
I had to change the name.
Yeah,
that was an opportunity to happen here. They weren't looking for anybody outside of Louisiana to play that part. They called for 2 other guys, and then they wanted to see me, and that was it.
They wanted to see you and
Right.
they cut you. Cut
Yeah.
your scene.
Yeah. But we know why.
Mm-hmm.
But we know why. And
It
so,
does.
But it makes sense,
Right.
But
Yeah.
I can tell you, I was absolutely hurt. However,
Yes.
it's also helped my career a little bit also because they know that I was in there and I worked with Lee Daniels. Not too many people say that they've done that.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
And me,
Pardon?
me.
He
Yeah,
said he
I
can't
can't
say
say
that.
And he's an incredible
He
person,
seems like
and
Yes.
the other actors, they're all incredible people. I mean, good people. I couldn't meet Oprah though. But
Couldn't meet the big O?
I couldn't meet the big O. I
One
wanted
time I
to.
was buying bags,
Switzerland.
but they wouldn't let her because it was too expensive.
Right. So tell us about your website, because you have a website.
For my pilot for a TV show that I has called Life's Bowl of Cherries. And on there it's about an interracial couple, Brady Bunch, and it's pretty funny. It's about a guy who has 2 kids and a girl that has 2 kids,
Right.
and they get together and you're gonna run into a whole bunch of racial issues
I love it.
in the family and keep it real. We're in
I
the
love
process
it.
of trying to work the movie deal right now and do the movie. We got a pilot shot, and it's actually extremely funny. And we're trying to turn that into a movie right now. So,
Nice.
and I got
I
a great
love
director,
it.
and Jason Hewitt, and another producer, Dan Garcia. They do a lot of movies here in Louisiana.
Their
And
names sound
Cool.
They're actually working with me and trying to take me under their wing to produce some more movies and stuff in the future.
wonderful.
Well, if you need somebody to sing the score, honey, call me.
I just heard that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're all actors, singers,
Yeah.
You know what?
dancers.
Dee was telling me that by the way, I do some acting. I said,
Oh, he definitely.
Just thought I'd plug that in.
I'd throw that out there.
Thought I'd plug that in
You know,
there.
we're 4 of the most talented people in the world. Actually.
you know what? And I would have to agree with that. But I think I think that obviously you guys are not afraid of the camera. I think you should, go out there and get your agent. I
We-
can
some
help
of us
you.
have them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
we
going
have
to ask you, like
Asian,
advice. If there's somebody watching and they could be, young or old, well, not older, like if they
Watching,
just,
that's
Doesn't matter.
want to act,
Yeah,
what
definitely.
steps do they need to take? What is
What
your
steps?
advice?
First of all, you need to, if you go into any other job, because you're going to be working, you got to make sure you have a set commitment level to what you're going to do, because they could call you in the middle of the night and say, hey, I need you to do this, and you got to be willing to do that.
Right,
That's one.
right.
You got to research the agents here. You got to get an agent. You got to get a good agent. You
Yeah,
can't just have any agent, and there's different levels of agent depending on how well you are, your work is going. If you get a SAG card, you get one of the better agents, stuff like that.
Right.
You gotta get great headshots, and it can't be a headshot. It's gotta be professional headshots.
Right.
And
Right.
if you need help with that, I can tell you. You know, you can inbox me on Facebook, and I can help you with that to tell you who to go to
Right.
to get headshots and everything.
Okay.
And then the resume has got to be perfectly done. You can't have just some crazy stuff on your resume. And
Right.
there's other small, quick stuff for in auditions. Don't talk to anybody when you're at the audition. Just go there to get ready to go to a job interview. When you go to the job interview, you go in there, you just answer the questions they ask you.
Right.
And don't be afraid to act. And when you go on audition, people are auditioning, and you're really not auditioning, you're actually playing a role.
Right.
So when Lee Daniels said, come on out here, blah, 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 and he said, you ready for this? I said, I am Barack Obama. And I started talking like Barack, and I started doing my mannerism like Barack. And so then he was just like amazed with that. But
Wait. You did the Barack. Can you
It
do
was
the
good,
Barack
wasn't it? I
Obama?
know, it was
Can you
like,
do the Barack Obama?
Presidential, honey. You better work.
Can you? I put you on the spot.
You put me on the spot
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
And I'm one from shy actors, believe it or not.
Okay. I understand.
Like Andre 3. See?
Good stage fright. Like Andre 2000.
In all honesty,
Keep your
you
heart
know,
Reese.
I meet all the people, I shake everybody's hands, and then I go off into a corner because being around a lot of people makes me nervous.
That's me.
I don't know why I get nervous, but I like to act and be in front of the camera. But when people start coming around, man,
I think that everybody gets nervous to a certain
Yeah.
extent.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Yeah.
that I do.
I do.
I do too
I
as well. You know, yeah, you're just gone with the wind.
No, it's really not like, me being fabulous, so I don't say that to condescend. I'm just, when I'm in my element, I'm the most comfortable. Like, I never get stage fright or anything.
That's
do.
awesome.
I do.
One of a
Yeah.
kind.
Whenever I go sing, for whatever reason, I'm nervous. I have butterflies in my stomach. I mean, once I start, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the start of it, it's like while I'm waiting, I'm just really
chill.
what's up, B?
Yeah, he's laughing at me.
And Dominique,
Orlando,
you
we
just
can talk.
gone with the wind.
Yeah. We could talk to you all morning and all week.
I
And
would
you gotta
love
come
to.
back. You
I
gotta
would love
come
to.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
we
love to
definitely
come
have
back.
to have you
Thoroughly
back.
enjoyed this.
If you're watching, this is part 2. Be sure to go to part 1. Watch part 1 and part 2 of COEDS. You can catch us every Monday morning at dmartez.com. Before we go, Shanna, you have a quick announcement.
Yes.
It's a quick announcement to make about your Miss Capital City and the
Oh,
donation.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, as I stated on a past episode, I am your reigning Miss Capital City USA, and I'll be representing Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as I compete for the opportunity to represent the great state of Louisiana at Miss USA.
Come on, girl.
Yes. So I'm really excited about it. So any donation will be greatly appreciated. If you could go to gofundme.com/Miss Capital City USA and make your donations of any amount, it would be greatly appreciated, and it will get me one step closer to the
That is
crown.
awesome.
And is that Miss MISS?
Yes, MISS Capital
I got
City
$10.
USA.
Okay.
Hey,
We'll start it off.
Hey.
Orlando starts it off with 10.
Yes.
I'm starting off with 10. Look at that.
Yes.
And I got 10 cents.
Yes. You got 10 cents. Yes.
Love it. Thank you so much for watching. We've had a great time. Enjoy your week. Remember to be positive. Give somebody a nice, encouraging word today. You know, it's so much negativity out there. Just be positive. You
And a
never
hug.
know. Yeah.
And a hug.
Exactly.
Don't touch me.
Thanks again for watching. This has been D. Martez Presents
COEDS.